My name is Tony Hanson, and I am running for the Pflugerville Independent School District School Board, place number 3 as a trustee. 3 things I'm kind of running on is to make sure that our district stays youth-centered, to be community connected, and also financial clarity. And when I talk about being youth-centered, it really is to understand that there are children, and even though I have 2, one is an 8th grader, one is a 3rd grader, beautiful young ladies, but they're each different. And one of the things I want to be able to make sure is that they each get the best education that they can get. I have one that's an AP student and I have one that's a special needs student. And so when I think about children, I have the spectrum of understanding where they are. We have a majority of educators, and that's all I've heard since we've been hitting the doors, walking the neighborhoods. We want educators. And one of the things that I'm really running on, I don't think everybody on the board has to be the same. I think one of the things is you have to be able to say, you know what, I want to look at this perspective and that perspective and get the best perspective. Was really blessed to have the opportunity to be asked to be a part of a group that started this group called Men's in PISD. And Men's in PISD is a group of men who said, you know what, we want to have more of a influence, more of an influence in the school. So when that was asked of me, one of the things I wanted to do and one of the things that was done was we formed this group, and men stand just for this: mentor, educate, and nurture. You can also go out to the website www.hanson4pisd.com and see a little bit more about me. It talks about my family, education, talks about work, my community involvement.
My name is Carol Sandlin. I'm Lance's wife. He is actually on a conference call for Dell. Why is he running for school board? We just want to make a difference between his role at Dell, between our nonprofit, between what I've experienced with Pflugerville ISD. I love my job, but there's lots of changes in our school district. There's things that are great and positive that we want to continue to see get better, and there's things that we're falling down on. There's things that we need to improve upon. My husband recently, 2 years ago, went to work for Dell. He was a small business owner. Prior to that, he had spent 14 years in metal stamping for a national company. It was called Parkview Metal Products. They did sales in excess of $70 million, and he traveled the country as well as internationally, Mexico, and some overseas. And we watched a lot of, unfortunately, manufacturing sales move overseas. We had an opportunity to leave this area and go to Chicago when the plant here closed. We loved Pflugerville. We loved the community, we loved the people, and we wanted to stay. So we started our own business, and we transitioned a lot of his customers here locally. With Dell, he's been able to help my school with procurement. We have transitioned Pflugerville ISD to an online business program, an online business model, so that they can save on purchasing. The domestic partner benefit, morally, my husband's against it, but more importantly, it was against the Texas Constitution. I think my husband is that person that can unite us. I think he's the leader that we need for the future. I think he brings a great new perspective, a fresh perspective to the board that we need. He wants to garner all the information and make the best decision for everyone.